The Big Horn Crags are a unique rock formation deep in the heart of the Idaho Rocky Mountains. Three things make this area unique. First, it is incredibly remote. It is a full 50 miles along a windy dirt road from the nearest town, which is a remote town in its own right. Second, the crags themselves consist of granite domes reminiscent of Yosemite or City Rocks. And finally, the high alpine lakes are breathtaking. The crags have been on our bucket list for many years, but the remote location has kept us away until now. Needless to say, we cannot wait to get here. The dirt road begins near the town of Salmon, Idaho, in relatively good condition. It takes about 2 hours of driving to reach the trailhead. From here, we spent a half a day backpacking into Wilson Lake, where we spent 2 nights. The second day was the summit of Mount McGuire and return to camp, and the final day was to head out on a slightly different route. We hoisted our packs at 3 p.m. for a 7-mile hike to camp. The trail was smooth and an even grade, and we did not see many of the granite domes the crags are known for because they were obscured by trees or just too far away. Fortunately, we had an excellent conversation going with our friends. Here we are on the Big Horn Crags. Starting right here. We're going to spend the night there. The turnaround point on day 2 is right here or right there. Another night here, and then all the way back. Frank Church Wilderness of No Return. I hope to return. Oh boy, the trail is so easy. Look how soft everything is and how gentle the grade is. Oh, it looks like Yosemite, doesn't it? The trail is so fast, nice and compact and relatively flat. Miles are just floating by. Talk to Tony about. It does remind me a lot of City Rocks, I gotta say.
Sharing in the
Oh, whole new vista. Whoa, that's something. Look at that spire. From this point, the hike went from pretty to stunning. Everything was way more vertical than the first half of the day. We were also in for a treat, the Alpine Lakes. We came across a new ridge and a new viewpoint. And I haven't seen this drainage before. Kind of liking this little ridge here. It's a saddle between 2 little peaks, and it gives us a nice view on the right side. Drops off quite smartly, and on the left side. And that's where we came from, that ridge and that dome, and way over there were those granite spires we walked between. Or the last ridge of the day. We're about to drop into a whole new basin, eye level with these spires we saw before, and we can see way across the valley to where we came from, and those are the granite spires that look like City Rock and that ridge. And now, in just a moment, we're going to hit this brand new vista, and we're going to see the sunset, and everything is going to change. Shoot. Oh, there's the lake we're going to go to. Woo! Now we're at another saddle at the base of this beautiful mountain, and I think we're going to look straight down in a second here to see. Oh, yep. Look at that. And there's some trails that go down there. Whew. And that's where we just came from.
it starts making all these clicking noises, and
I love how they carve the trail right into this slab. It's so cool. Well, That slab comes straight from the valley below. There we go. And this is our view tonight. Not bad. The next morning we head over to Birdbill Lake. The trail is breathtaking, cut along a cliff virtually the entire way. Aside from our camp, this section of trail was the highlight of the entire trip. It's so still this morning. Ooh, another even bigger lake just upstream from us. I love how the slab kind of comes to an end right here as they cut a little cleft to the trail. Oop, get into a new drainage. Doesn't this look like Yosemite? Beautiful lake.
Oh, I see a fish.
I was solo on this next segment. My friends went down the shipwreck lake while I climbed Mount McGuire. The orienteering was interesting with many obstacles to overcome. There was even a little pond along the way. I was hoping for a ridge walk, but the boulders were too loose near the top, so I traversed about 20 feet below. The summit was cool, but the wildfire smoke kept the view at bay. I made it back to the trail with about half an hour to spare before the rest of my party joined me. I loved this off-trail excursion. We're getting near the saddle. Your lake's down there below, poking through the trees. All right, I'm off the trail now and bushwhacking my way to McGuire Peak. And it's not terribly difficult. It's easy to get around the obstacles, but I'm being super cautious because I'm alone right now. There's a cute high alpine pond, and that's the summit ridge right there. So, making good progress. Now we begin the rock hopping segment of our climb. Not too much of it, so thankfully, but they're all real stable, so I'm making good progress. On the summit ridge, there's a few little towers I have to go around. It looks like I'm almost there to the summit. Not quite a ways up above the lakes below. A lot of pretty big boulder hopping going on here, and you really want to make sure that everything you step on is solid. Some things are not, and you don't want one of these big guys to move on you. All right, looking over the ridge a little bit here to a different drainage, and the summit is just a little bit up there. I'm gonna finish this sucker. Almost there. So here I am right near the summit, and this is perhaps the trickiest part. This little slab right here. Slab on this side too. Okay, that's the summit right there. And here's the summit. Smoky up here. I started this trek way over there. Beautiful, isn't it? Woo! That is quite a drop off. Oop. Another little cleft. And just making my way down the ridge. All right, I finished scrambling down all those rocks. Now I'm on the meadows. Things are going way faster. But yeah, let's make it back to the trail. The cute little pond at the base of the mountain. I walked right past it on the way up, and now we're walking right past it on the way down. The stream leading out of that little pond all the way down to the valley below. When I was looking down at this track from above, I said, you know, when I did the side hilling, it was a lot more arduous than necessary. If I were to come a little bit uphill, and the ground's a lot flatter, and my progress would be much faster. Definitely follow my track out, not my track in. I love these slabs of granite falling all the way down to the lake below. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Once I rejoined the trail and my friends, we made our way back to camp. We took our time enjoying each stop. There was no need to hurry. As the day progressed, the wildfire smoke got thicker. Oh, same lake as earlier. Nice cool breeze came through. It feels nice. And that was the lake we were at just a minute ago. It's beautiful with that afternoon wind.
My friends work off satellite power, cell phone.
All right. The hike out was anticlimactic. A thick haze rolled in overnight, making it significantly cooler. This was also the most technical trail miles. Not bad, certainly. We made it back to the car in no time. Okay, now we're doing the walk out. Harbor Lake Trail. It's so smoky, I think we're gonna see that red sun all day. Oh, look at this old twisty trunk. That's cool. Most technical part of the trail. Pretty steep here.
Hearing what you said about rain and everything,
Yeah, the Yosemite vibe is definitely happening. All of these granite domes everywhere. That's cool, isn't it?
like I can't see anything like in my
We finished Crag Lakes, and now we're off to Crags Campground. We've just climbed out of the hole and a couple little bumps, and we'll be back at the trailhead. But man, look how easy this trail is. They're flying.
super cute girl had a lot of what I was looking for. I know. The sad thing is
Last half mile of the trail is a nice steady 5% gradient. Super wide, easy going, almost no obstacles. Kind of flying. On the drive out, there was considerable discussion in our car about how this trail ranks with the all-time best. Personally, I think Yosemite, the Sawtooth, the Wind Rivers, and the Tetons stands above the Big Horn Crags. However, I would put this way above the Uintas, the Pioneers, the Yellowstone, and similar trails. It is certainly a great trail, but you must take the drive into account. I mean, 2 hours of dirt road. That's so much. But the highlights are the Alpine Lakes and the Solitude. Have you done this trail before? Please leave your experience in the comment section below.